Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do a bonus read. The daily read was very much about career, so I thought I would go back and do a love read for everyone. I thought about doing a singles read, and then something said to me, no, we'll go with a general love spread, a love read, and we'll see how that comes out. So that we're covering everybody and everybody gets something this morning. If my readings don't resonate with you, you can move on, find another reader, that's fine. Cards I'm using are the Julia Marsaglia cards. I've been very cunning. I've actually got her name sitting here now, so I don't have to keep looking for her. I wish my memory was good for things like that. That birthdays and anniversaries, hopeless, absolutely hopeless. But anyway, all right, splitting the deck. Card on the bottom, Four of Swords. Oh, maybe some of you just come out of a relationship. Others of you are taking time out from relationships. This feels very much like you needed this time out. So whether it's taking time out from a relationship or whether it's time out away from relationships, I'm not really, oh yeah, look at that. Okay, this to me looks like you may have had a break in your relationship. You might be taking a short-term break because you've been going through a bit of a transformation, but definitely when we talk about this, we talk about having time out from a relationship. So I'll just have another sneaky peek. There were secrets in this relationship. There were secrets. Okay. Oh my. This is a tough one. So some of you have found something out about someone and it's caused you to go into this transformation. You're taking the time out from this. It's just not nice. Okay, somebody got a message from someone saying that something was going on. Feels like you might have got a message from someone else who was seeing this person and you've chosen to step back and take time out. You know what? You deserve better. You deserve better. Yep, first card out of the pack. Look at that. Seven of Swords. Someone's done the dirty. This isn't very nice at all. So many of you are sitting back doing a life review now, like in that transformation or death card. You're definitely going back. You're probably doing the what did I do wrong? How could I have done things differently? Honey, it's not your fault. This is the other person doing this. I know people say it takes two to tango and all that sort of crap, but not with cheating, not with deceit. This is someone else doing this. If I'd have only come up with that and I hadn't have looked at the bottom of the deck, I would have said this could be you. But this feels for me, for a lot of people, this isn't about you. This is about somebody else doing this to you for this reading. Okay, so you're ready to move on here in Three of Wands. Maybe you saw this coming. Maybe this has been happening for a while and it's time to move on. I don't know. It feels to me like you knew about it before, and maybe these two swords, you know, when you look at the Seven of Swords and this person sneaking away with five and he leaves two behind, I think this person has left a bit of a trail for you before. I think you knew about this. I think you knew about this. You just didn't have the proof. And now from what we see on the bottom here, you definitely have the proof. So you're moving on. You're moving on to better things. Okay, so the next card out is the Magician. So really feeling like this isn't so much you, especially with the Magician card here, because this says to me that you don't doubt that you have everything you need. You're moving on to everything with everything intact. So if someone's done this to you, you haven't changed. You're still the person you were. You can manifest something new. You're still a beautiful being. You can still go out into the world and find love again. So please do not think for any reason here that this has changed who you are. It may have made you more enlightened. It may have brought more sensibility to the table. It may be, you know, even gets you to understand that you need to watch for red flags and walk away if things aren't right. But you know what? At the end of the day, you have got everything you need to move forward. Okay, and look at this. Ooh, a brand new start. So maybe the universe has got you to move away from this shoddy relationship because something new is coming in. So don't despair. You know, I'm the greatest one for saying to people, you know, through my readings and coaching, you know, don't move on to the next relationship, do your healing, blah, 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 blah. But sometimes I feel like we do the healing within the relationship. Sometimes I think when we move on from something, we've already done this grieving. So I feel like this is what this is for you. You know, sometimes when the messages come through for me, I think they often show me my own experiences so that I can understand, you know, what's going on here. And I feel like maybe this is a relationship that was pretty awful all the way. Maybe it made you question a lot about yourself. But as we see in the Four of Swords, you've already done a lot of the grieving. You've already done a lot of the work that was required, and you are nearly ready to move on to the next thing. So it's not far away. Okay, then we have the Six of Pentacles, and I would say to you, yes, you've brought balance back into your life already. So even though you've probably had a shock, you've grieved, you've actually done the healing required. You may not have done all of it, because I don't know that we always do all of it. We like to think we have no baggage, but that's unreasonable. You know, you do have a certain amount of baggage you take forward with you regardless. What we're talking about with baggage is that you don't judge your next relationship based in what's occurred. You give the next person every chance. You don't hold back. The next relationship still deserves that you put everything into it. And this is an equal give and take. So if you're putting everything you've got into your relationship, then the other person needs to be doing the same. You can't be putting in 90% and they're only putting in 10%. It's got to be an equal give and take to have a healthy relationship. Now, when I say that, I don't mean, that, you do all the housework and the other person doesn't. That's not the sort of give and take we're hitting here. The give and take we're talking about is about the love you're prepared to give, the trust, the faith, the absolute 100% surety that you are going to make something work. Both of you have to have that. And it's looking good here. It looks like you've already worked that out. And here we come with the Lovers. Ooh. So there could be a choice here. And the first thing I would say to you is don't go backwards. Do not go backwards. Because whatever's happened in the past here, you have grown away from. Now, if you choose to go backwards, that's your decision. But from looking at these things here and what's been happening, I think this relationship was bad for a long while. It wasn't a good thing. So you have the choice to go back. If you choose to go back, so be it. But if you choose to move forward, the universe has got something else planned for you here. And I can see this with the Ace of Wands here. There is something new coming in for you. I can see that too with the Magician, because I feel like you've already been manifesting this. Look at this. I can't make this shit up. This is stability and security. And I feel like that's what you were lacking in your last relationship. I feel like you thought it was there, but you probably were doing a lot of the stuff yourself when I look at this balance card. It's almost like you were putting on all the energy to keep it where it was and the other person wasn't. If you move forward, this is what the promise is. Stability. And look at this. This is karmic. So what you put in, you get back. This is like the Six of Pentacles in the Major Arcana. Amazing. You deserve this. You deserve a new start with someone new who is going to give you back what you put in. Wow. Okay. So it could have been a karmic relationship that you've been through to get you ready for the real deal. Because sometimes that's what the universe does. Here's your test drive. If you get past this test drive, then we'll bring in the real thing for you. That's what's happening here. Okay. We've got you walking away here. So I feel like when I look at this, this is sort of like feeling the whole thing here, that this is where you are at this time. You're ready to move on to find your Two of Cups or your Ace of Cups. Definitely. Definitely walking in the direction of finding, of knowing there's something more. I think you have this sort of like, in your gut, there's more to this. There's more here for me. I deserve more. I know I'm going after it now. I'm not putting up with any of this anymore. I am now moving to a new place. Definitely that feel. And then the last card is the Queen of Wands. Look at you. Glorious, full of passion, standing in your element here. You really are ready to go forward. Now, whether you're a male or female, doesn't matter. You're beautiful. Look at you. You're ready to forge ahead. You've got your intuition here. You've got your new start here. You've got your passion here. You're ready to go. Ready to move forward. Beautiful. Nice reading, folks. Okay. Let's just pick a quick oracle card to put on that. Lovely reading. Both readings today have had a definite story. I like it when it's nice and simple and I don't have to think out too much. I love that you guys are realising you're worth more than what you are and you're ready to move on. But like I said, I think you've been knowing that for a while. You've been questioning what you've been going through for a long while. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is the card of love. And it says, love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Ta-da! Fantastic. Thanks for watching, guys.